Hello, I'm Mark Rotramel.
I'm Carrie Rotramel.
I'm Chandler Rotramel. I'm William Rotramel.
And then Windsor
Yeah,
is
Windsor
down on the
somewhere.
floor, and I'm holding Jonathan. He's just very tired.
I had met a professor there whose last name was Posey, and I didn't know her first name. And I was on the JVU network, and I just happened to find a Carrie Posey. And I thought, I wonder if that's the professor I met. So I clicked on the profile. When I got on there, I found out it wasn't the professor, it was a student. But Carrie had some beautiful poems up that was very meaningful to me. So I messaged her, and one thing led to another.
I'd been wanting to get married for a while. I was turning 30 when I met him, or was about to meet him. And what's funny is, he messaged me. My first response was, "So this is how it begins." And then I was like, well, that's just stupid. I don't know, maybe I was just a hopeless romantic, but it began.
I guess she got to know right off what she was getting into. I think I always wanted kids for as long as I can remember, to a point. I never was one to have things that I just really, really wanted, because I didn't even know God's plan for me. I didn't even know if I'd get married or not. I mean, I had a few dreams and goals, but for the most part, I've always tried to just kind of go with the flow and take it moment by moment.
And then I plan everything. I had been told, because of my size, I would be on bed rest, and this was not from my doctor, this was just from other little people, that I would be on bed rest the last 3 months. And that just turned out not to be the case. I loved every kick, and I miss it to this day. I miss it for all my children. I remember thinking, right now, this is the only time until heaven that I will have this child with me 24/7. And that to me was just so precious.
Basically, we just want 4 God-fearing individuals that will make this world a better place. And if they'll do that, well then we'll be satisfied as parents that we've done what the Lord's called us to do. I just want to support him in whatever, I say him, we support any of the kids in whatever they're directed in or called to do, as long as they do it for the glory of God, of course.
One of the things I was taught by Elizabeth Elliott Grin to pray was, "Thy list be done." I've got my list. Usually it's 10 things. And I'll say, okay, 5 have to get done. And if I'm lucky, 1 will get done. But I've had to pray every morning, "Lord, thy list be done. Your list for me be done." And go to bed trusting that his list was done.
That and just and learn, and I'm learning this. I have not learned it at all. I'm learning it slowly. But learning to put the burdens on the Lord rather than, because I'm having to learn to do a whole heap of things that I never would have thought of doing. But we got 4 kids here, and there's one mom, one Carrie, and so and with me not seeing, there's things, whether it's trying to dress Windsor, obviously with Windsor getting more ambitious, should we say, like fighting Carrie a little bit on the changing table and stuff. I try to help where I can, and maybe help dress her and things like that. But yeah, just a learning process. When they grow up, they're not going to remember that Daddy had trouble putting a certain, dressing them right or whatever. That's not what they're going to remember. They're just going to remember that Daddy was there, Daddy was involved. If you love your children and do your best, God's going to equip you with what you need to raise that child. He wouldn't give you a child and then not give you the ability to raise he or she.